Good morning, class 6. So today we are again here to discuss about the adverbs. Could you please open your books at page number 72? Open your grammar books at page number 72. Yes. We'll discuss the adverbs again and we'll do the remaining exercises. Which part has been left? Yes. Open your books at page number 72. We have already discussed about the adverbs and its kinds, and we have completed up to exercise number 4, and I'm just recapitulating it so that you can understand it more properly. Yes. So should we start? So this is adverb of manner. It is used to express the manner in which the action takes place. In other words, we can say that it answers the question how. Like if I say she spelled the word incorrectly. Now you will ask yourself how she spelled the word. So you will get the answer incorrectly. He hastily changed the subject. How he changed the subject? You will ask yourself and you will get the answer hastily, and you will identify that this is the adverb of manner. The next is I would willingly pay more for better services. So here the sentence tells you about that how is about to. He is willing to pay means in what manner? Willingly. बहुत अपनी इच्छा से वो दे रहा है. ठीक है. So she dances well. How she dances? She dances well. So here it tells about how the action takes place. The next one is the adverb of degree. It is used to explain the degree or the intensity to which an action takes place. In other words, it answers the question to what extent. कितनी इंटेंसिटी से वो एक्शन हुआ है, to what extent means after reading the sentence you will ask yourself that you will read it and you will try to understand it that to how much extent it has happened, the action has happened. I have fully recovered from the accident. How much, to what extent, after the accident how much he has recovered, up to what extent he has recovered. So you will get the answer I have fully recovered. So here fully is the adverb of degree. It tells you about to what extent he is recovered from the accident. This room is not big enough for me. This room is not big enough for me. This means, this tells you that the room is not big enough. It is small. It is not that big. So it tells you about कितना बड़ा या कितना enough या कितना sufficient है वो आपके लिए. She sings pretty well. She sings pretty well. So now it tells you about that how she sings. She sings pretty well. अच्छा गाती है. Pretty. Pretty tells you about the degree. To what extent, that how much good or how much pretty she sings. I am quite happy. Now how much happy you are, it tells about this word quite tells you about that. Am I getting clear to all of you? So the next one is adverb of place. It is used to explain where an action takes place. It answers the question where. My mother has gone out. Now where your mother has gone? Out. So it is very much clear in the sentence that out tells you about the place where your mother has gone. Come here. Come here. Here tells you, guides you at the place where you have to reach. Someone is calling you and you have to come here. Here tells you about the place. He lives there. Now in this sentence you come to know where he lives. So there is the adverb of place. I searched for my lost book everywhere. So where you have searched your lost book? everywhere means आपने हर जगह अपनी बुक को ढूंढा. That means it tells you about the place where you have searched for your lost book. Adverb of time. It is used to explain time when the action takes place. In other words, we can say that it answers the question when. Shatabdi Express arrived late. Shatabdi Express is the name of a train, and when it arrived late. So it is telling you about the arrival of the train. So it is telling you late. The train was late. So that means this is the adverb of time. He had lately returned from Canada. Now here lately means recently. Which work you have done recently, or lately here means shortly, recently. He had lately returned from Canada. So here the sentence gives you the information when he returned from the Canada. He returned recently. I think we have met before. Now in this sentence you come to know that you have met that person before. Means here it is telling you about the time that you have already met him before. She will return soon. Now in this sentence, soon is telling you about the time that she will return soon means वो बहुत जल्दी आ जाएगी. Here in this sentence also you are being told, you are being informed about the time of his return. Ronit takes exercise daily. So when he takes his exercise, he is taking his exercises daily. That means it is telling you about the time. The next one is the adverb of frequency. It is used to explain how often an action takes place, and in other words, it answers the question how often. कितनी बार, कितना ज़्यादा, after how much interval that action is taking place. I have told you once. Here the once is telling about the frequency. Kitni baar. After how much intervals. So in this sentence he has been told only once. And if I tell you, and if I ask you that I have explained the adverbs to you, how many times I have explained? I am explaining you this for the third time. So I have explained you thrice. So here the word thrice will be it will tell about the adverb of frequency, that how many times I have explained you the adverbs earlier. Sonia seldom tells a lie. Seldom here tells about that how much, how often she tells a lie. So she rarely tells a lie. She sometimes writes to me. Means वो कभी कभी. Here also it tells about the frequency. I usually go by car. मैं अक्सर कार से जाता हूँ. I usually go by car. Usually here tells you about the frequency. So all these words, once, seldom, sometimes, usually, all these are the adverbs of frequency. Now next one comes the interrogative adverb. Interrogative adverb. It is used to ask the questions related to an action. In other words, it's a question word. Where does she live? Now here the question word is where. So all the WH, where sound words, if the sentence starts with where sound words, and if it is asking about the person or the action going on, if it is asking about something in connection with the action, so it is the interrogative adverb. Where does she live? Now here it is asking about the place where she lives. So where does she lives? She is asking about his residence. When do you get up? Here it is asking about the time he gets up. Now the next example is, how did you do it? In this, it is asking about that how that action you do. Why are you late? Here also it is asking about the reason why he is late. So now with this we have covered this kinds of adverbs, and we come to this exercise number 3. I have already discussed it with you, and you can check your answers. You can tell your answers with mine. So here we go. It is a form adverbs from the adjectives given in the help books and write them in the appropriate blanks. Follow the examples. So here, Ravi and Sujata got married recently. They live happily in their rented house. They are working hard. They are working hard to save money and buy their own flat. They never drive. Here, the adverb will be never drive fast or carelessly. They never drive fast or carelessly. They have decorated their home beautifully. They have decorated their home beautifully. They treat their neighbors politely. They treat their neighbors politely. They never speak angrily and always pay their electricity bill timely. They have their dinner early and take exercise regularly. They plan their weekends wisely and never waste their time. And they never waste their time. Now we come to exercise number 4. Rewrite the given sentences after changing the underlined words into adverbs. Follow the example. He gave a stupid answer. Now we can write it like this also. He answered very stupidly. So we have changed this word like this. Most of the adverbs are formed by adding ly, but most of, not all of them. So you have to take care of that, and you have to give a lot of reading so that you can understand it better, and lot of practice is also needed for that. Mom baked the cake in a perfect way. Mom baked the cake in a perfect way. So now here you can write Mom baked the cake perfectly. Mom baked the cake perfectly. Second one. Sana dresses in an elegant way. Now how it will come? We can change the form of the sentence by Sana dresses elegantly. Sana dresses elegantly. Josh is a good swimmer. Now here we can modify the word Josh swims well. Josh swims well. Now the fourth sentence is Mohit is a bad driver. Now this we can write like this. Mohit drives badly. Mohit drives badly. They are hard workers. Now this can be written in this form also. They works hard. They work hard. Mr. Lal is an effective teacher. Miss Lal is an effective teacher. Here we can change its form. Miss Lal teaches effectively. Miss Lal teaches effectively. Dhruv is a neat writer. Here we can change the form. Dhruv writes neatly. Dhruv writes neatly. The next one is the children play in a noisy way. Children play noisily. Sheena is a good counselor. Sheena is a good counselor. We can write this in this form also. Sheena counsels well. Sheena counsels well. Suzanne worked at a rapid speed. Suzanne worked rapidly. Full stop. Suzanne worked rapidly. So with this we have completed this. All of you will tell your answers. We have done this exercise earlier also. So you should tell your answers and you can have your doubts clear at my personal number if you have any. Now read the following sentences carefully and say whether the underlined words are adjectives or adverbs. For adjectives, also write noun, pronoun which they describe, and for adverb write the verb which they describe. Follow the example. So here we start with the fifth exercise. He drove slowly to his office. Here the verb is drove, and they have mentioned, first of all you have to mention whether it is an adverb or an adjective, and then you have to mention that which adverb or which noun or pronoun they are qualifying it, modifying it. So here the verb drove is being qualifying. It is describing the verb drove. How he drove? He drove slowly. So here it is an adverb and the verb he is describing is drove. The second one, Shama worked very hard to pass her examination. So here the verb is worked and it is it is modifying. It is an adverb. So you will no, the first one I have left. There was some slow music being played in the hall. So in this sentence, slow music. Here the music is the noun. Music is the noun. So that means this is an adjective. So here you will write, first of all you will write the adjective, then you will write the noun and the word noun which it is describing. Understood? समझ आ रहा है बच्चे आपको? Second one, Shama worked very hard to pass her examination. Now here the verb is worked and first of all you will write adverb, then you will write the verb and the word which it is describing. Here it is describing the word worked. So in this, he did some hard work every morning in his garden. So now here in this sentence the work is used as a noun. So you will mention here adjective, noun, and which noun, the word you have to write it here, work. So Sunny wants to buy a fast car. Now here the car is a noun. So you will write here it is an adjective and you will write noun and you will write the word noun. Which word? Car. The train to Simla is not very fast. Now here it is telling about the train. So it is an adjective and which adjective it is describing? Train. Adjective, noun, train. You have to write like this. Now you'll turn your page to page number 74. Now here we come to sentence number 6. They play hockey very well. Here the verb is play, so you will write here adverb, verb and play. Now, I am not feeling well today. Here the verb is feeling, and you will mention here adverb, verb and feeling. His application was rejected due to late submission. So here also the sentence, his application was rejected due to late submission. It is an adverb, and which verb it is describing? It is describing rejection, rejected. So you will mention here rejected. Adverb, verb, rejected. Now the next one, Sheena is late for her class today. Here it is telling, this is an adjective, and here the word is noun, and which noun it is describing? Class. The girl wore a lovely dress. Now here the dress is a noun and it is describing the word lovely. So you will write here adverb, noun and dress. Now we come to the last exercise of page number 74. And now this one I'll read out the sentences for you. Make adverbs in the given sentences and write their kind in the blanks. So why didn't you come to school yesterday? Here the adverb is this one, and this is WH word, so it is the interrogative adverb. Second, I usually go out on Sundays. Here usually it is telling about the frequency. कितनी बार आप जाते हैं? How many intervals? My cousin lives there. Here it is telling you about the place where your cousin is living, so you will write place. Sheena writes well. So how she writes, this is telling about the manner. So you will write here manner. Bob cooks expertly. How the Bob cooks? It is telling you about the manner, how the Bob cooks. So you will write here again manner. Listen to grandma's story. I often. Now this is telling about the frequency. कितनी बार आपने सुनी ग्रैंडमा की स्टोरीज, आप कितनी बार सुनती हैं या सुनते हैं? This tells you about the frequency. Grandfather takes his medicines regularly. Now grandfather is taking his medicines regularly. Here it is telling about the frequency again, how much he is taking. This pudding is too much for me. Now it is telling you about too much. It is telling you about the degree. बहुत ज़्यादा या बहुत कम या partly कितना. So here this pudding is too much for me. It means that this is more than sufficient for you or more than enough for you. You cannot have it. That the quantity of that pudding is too much for you. So here it is the degree. I have not been sleeping well lately. Lately here comes means recently. I have not been sleeping well recently. Here it tells about the time, that recently you have not been sleeping very well. So what are we having for dinner? What are we having for dinner? Here it is the WH word. It starts with the word sound words. So this is again the interrogative. I saw your friend there. I saw your friend there. So where you have seen your friend, it is telling you about the place. change into warm clothes immediately. Change into warm clothes immediately is telling you about the time. This is enough for me. This is enough for me. Now again it is telling you about the degree. So the answer is degree. We'll speak again soon. Soon. Soon is telling you about the time. She gave the speech fluently. She gave the speech fluently. The manner. It is telling you about the manner, how she delivered the speech. So again it is manner. So with this we have completed the chapter number 13, and I have explained, discussed, and with answers I have given you all the I have explained you with this chapter with all the answers, and I have explained you thoroughly thrice. So I hope all of you have understood it. So now we'll start with this lesson, chapter 14, that is the formation of adverbs. In this I'll read out and you will also read with me. Adverbs can be formed in several ways. They can be formed in several ways. And adverbs of manner are the largest group of adverbs. Most adverbs of manner are closely related to the corresponding adjectives. Most of the adverbs are closely related to the corresponding adjectives. So you'll come to know now the ways of forming adverbs. Although some words can be used as either adjectives or adverbs, but in some cases adverbs of manner are formed by adding ly to the corresponding adjective. Now here I'll show you the examples. This is the word slow. This is an adjective, and when we add li with this, it becomes slowly. So it becomes the manner. It tells you about the manner of the action. The word is calm. Adjective word is calm, and by adding ly to it, it becomes calmly. Likewise, all these words are written. You have to read them aloud and just see how they are formed. Beautiful plus ly, beautifully. Bitter, ly, bitterly. Heavy, ly, heavily. Wise, ly, wisely. Happy. In this, the last word is omitted. Y is omitted, and there I is replaced. I is placed. So the spellings, you have to keep a check on the spellings also. Sad, sadly. Here, strange, strangely. No change in the spellings. Brave, bravely. Able. Now here the last e is omitted, and with this single l comes, not the double. ABL and Y, ably. E is omitted here. Cheerfully. Now in cheerfully you have double L. Take care of all these spellings. Modest, modest plus ly, modestly. Probable. In this word also we have the omission of E and the single L is there. Probably. So LE will be omitted from this and LE will be added here. This is selfishly. Again, there is no change in the spelling, just the addition or the suffix with LE. Vigorously. No change in the spellings, just the addition at the last. Now we come to the next line. My watch is slow. Here slow is an adjective. Why? Because it is qualifying the noun watch. So we have to read it carefully and find out whether it is describing a noun or an adverb. And if it is describing an noun, then it is an adjective. And if it is qualifying a verb or some other adjective, then it is an adverb. So here, my watch is slow. Here the slow word is describing the word watch, noun. They slowly climbed the mountain. Here slowly is an adverb qualifying the verb climbed. So slowly is an action word. It's a verb. So you have to read it carefully and find out whether it is an adverb, a verb, or an noun. So here the slowly is an verb and it is being described. Slowly climbed. Climbed is the verb here and it is being described as slowly. धीरे धीरे वो पहाड़ चढ़ रहा था. He climbed. Slowly climbed here. That means this is an adverb. It was a wise decision. Now here the decision is a noun and noun is being described, so this is adjective. They solved the problem wisely. Solved. Here solved is the verb and it is being